And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and hopefully making money doing all those things. Today is Tuesday, March the 10th, 2026, and it's time for the daily Forex update. Let's go ahead and first, I want to also remind you that if you like this video, then go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, then hit the subscribe button. And if you want to talk to me directly, feel free to comment in this section below after I upload this video or any of the other videos, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So with that, let's go ahead and get into our risk disclosure stuff to talk about, because we're talking about putting money at risk, and therefore we need to disclose those risks. So this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here is the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. And with that, let's go ahead and see what's going on today. Look at that. We have some things going on today. The US dollar is on the very bottom. How about that? So that is a lot of selling pressure on the DXY is what I expect. A lot of bullish pressure on the euro and the Great British pound. It's also what I kind of expect to happen. Got some distracting stuff on the other screen. We're not going to pay attention to that. And let's see what the risk on risk off meter says for today. Look at that. It's on. We have risk on today, which means people will be going away from the dollar and away from gold, away from oil, and into other things such as the DXY. And other things like the other currencies like the euro versus the dollar. At least that's what I expect to happen. What is going to happen? Who knows? Let's have a little look. So here we go. We have where are we? DXY is right here. Got a little tiny screen going on right there. Make it a little bigger, so you can see a little bit better. And yes, I don't use green bars because, oh, pardon me, I do use green bars, don't I? Oh, they're holding up. How about that? They're appearing on the screen after all. I use a green backdrop, so it's I'm surprised the green stuff is showing up. But at any rate, I thought I'd change that to blue, but I guess I changed it back at some point. At any rate, here we go. We have the DXY down at 98.50. A lot of selling pressure. Could see it come down to around the next support level square around 98. So expecting a good sell-off today on the DXY, and therefore, let's see what's going on in the euro versus the pound. Pound is still still stronger than the euro. Go up over here real quick, see where we are there. Let's look at something else too. Look at that. Made a little money yesterday on this account. So I'm getting some winning trades back in, getting my head put back together again, and getting back into the game profitably. So it can be done. Hopefully I'm going to show you how I did that on that. Euro versus the pound is still a little bit lower, as we see here. The euro is way up here, and the pound is, oh look, they're tied. So they're tied for whatever. So should be able to see that going sideways. I would trust the chart more than I trusted the little graphic. What do you call it? The strength, currency strength meter, because that's gives you an idea, but doesn't give you the whole picture. Charts is what gives you the whole picture. It looks like there might be a little bit of a turnaround, but then again, could be consolidating. We'll see about that a little bit later. It's going to take time for that to develop. Euro versus the dollar, stronger, as we can see right there at 116.5, which is much better than when it started yesterday up on the 4-hour chart. Let's go to the daily chart. I was hunting yesterday, hunting trades. Here we are. We have the euro versus the dollar, and we've got MACD is showing a strong potential for a turnaround. So we'll see if that's how that looks a little bit later on. Should start seeing this come down a little bit. Oh, look at that dojis. Got a price rejection right there at 157.77. That's a tail that long. That is a price rejection, and it's right back down to where it was. So I would be looking at a sell-off on the dollar versus the yen, and we'll see that coming down probably. Next strong level is probably around 156. So you should be able to get about 100 pips, 150 pips on that. Yeah, 150. So that might work. That's a good trade developing right now. Pound versus the dollar. This is where I made some money yesterday. Right here in this little run up. So it dropped all the way down here, and that's when I got into it about right here and made a little bit of money. Not enough to retire on or anything like that. Retire, ha ha ha. Not enough to make a huge difference, but it did give me a little bit more of a confidence boost. So we're expecting this to continue. A little bit of a pullback scenario right now at 134.6. Doesn't seem really aggressively stalking 135. Should be right up here, but we'll see if that's going to continue. I also want to see my. Thought I put pivot points on this. Pivot point standard. Yeah, there we go. That's the ticket. So here we have the pivot points, right? Today's pivot point is going to be somewhere around in, I don't know where it is. So there's support. The pivot point's right up here. So we're expecting to see it go higher. This is a mathematical calculation. You can find this up here. If you want to know how the math is done on that, come over here to the pivot point calculator here. And I don't know why it says I'm not supporting them. I do support them, but here's the math on how to set up your pivot points right here. If you wanted to maybe program that in or something like that, it can be done. So with that, let's go back over here. And we're looking for a climb up to 135.50 today, possibly. That'd give me 90 pips. That'd make me very happy. Expect resistance right here at 135.18. So we could see a little bit of a run up on pound versus the dollar. Pound versus the yen right here. Starting to run a little bit. How about that? So 212 has been a thorn in its side for a while. It finally broke out a couple of times in this area, but again, coming right back down to 212. Let's see how long that continues. I'm not going to get in. I wouldn't get into it until about, well, definitely over that candle. So definitely about 212.35 is where I would come in if I were going to trade that. Again, not trading advice, just an idea on how to do that. If you wanted to trade that, euro versus the yen. I'm not really keen on the euro versus the yen for some reason. I'm just not not feeling it. It's right there at the pivot level right now right there at the pivot level. So that's be something to consider. The daily pivot level. Dollar versus the CAD. Again, I'm not touching this one. I don't know. I still don't know what to do with this one. This one's just all over the place, if you ask me. CAD versus the yen, it's not all over the place. It has been shot all the way up on oil yesterday on that $120 a barrel oil spike, so we'll call it, because now it's down to about 116. So we're looking for our next level right here at 117.68. Well, look at that. All the way up to 120. Now it's in a bear market. Because it's down 20% off its high in one day, back down to $87. That was a funny thing I saw on social media yesterday, that oil is now in a bear market. That's one way to look at it. It's an optimistic way to look at it. I don't really, the pivot point on this is all the way up here, the R5. So it's already blown through R5. Don't see that as sustaining. I just don't see that as sustainable. Aussie versus the dollar. 171.15. 71.15. When did it do that? It was 70 a couple of days ago. And struggling, and now it's at 71. How about that? So here we have 71.15, 71.50 is the next pivot level, so that's got have a little bit of run to it. That's one of the well, next one is going to be at 72.12, so we could see another run up. It's possible on weak dollar weakness, USD weakness. Gold. Expect to see this coming down on dollar weakness. Dollar's the denominator here, and it should be coming down on that. Oh, I'm sorry, it should be going up on that. Dollar weakness, gold goes up. So we'll see what happens right now. Right now it's consolidating around 51.86. Platinum right here. Starting to get a little perky right there. Might break through this level at 2260 and then could have another run up to 2400. Palladium. I don't trade this one either, but it's fun to watch. Just keep an eye on the metals. Silver. I have a lot of physical silver. Not a lot, but it's a few pounds of silver. So that's doing well. I like that. I bought in silver at like $16 an ounce, so I'm very, very happy with the my coin purchases, like this one right here. Keep them laying around too. Just remind me of things. And the software sector yesterday, mixed. No, we'll call that hammered. Not hammered, but it's kind of drifted downward a little bit. So we'll see what happens with that today. Futures. Let's look at futures real quick. Stock market futures on my least favorite economic news channel. Not that one. That's not what I wanted. I didn't even know that existed. How about that? Learn something new every day. We have 182 stocks rise. How about that? On as we trace the Iran war may end soon. Okay, well that would be cool. It'd also be cool to see some things going up or change. So could see something on the Dow 30 going up. Maybe want to trade that today. I may want to trade that today. We'll see where the open is on at 9:30, and maybe if we get a little bit of a gap or get underneath it, get a little fair value trade going, and have it close to fill the gap. So we'll see about that. Do expect a little bit of a jump on that, but we'll see. That's pretty much all I've got for today. Let's come back over here and leave you with silver. I'll turn those off. It's awfully. I like it. I like having the pivot points on there, but the chart gets awfully noisy awfully fast. But with that, that's all I've got for today. You guys have a great one. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then hit the subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when I put one out. And lastly, if you have any comments, by all means, throw some in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, you guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.